Here we are today on the very special Blitz Along the Tamar, special anniversary sailing on the Lynher barge for the 80th anniversary of the Plymouth Blitz. It's also actually the 125th anniversary of the first sailing of the Lynher barge, and you'll learn a bit more about that video a bit later on from Dom and Barbara Bridgman. But where we're here, moored upon the Lynher, on the mouth of the River Lynher at the moment. Background, we've got Weird Quay, Saltash up there in the background, Churchtown Farm, to give you an idea of where we are. Just panning round, looking over to Plymouth there, Bull Point, Keyham, the Swilly up on the hill in the distance, and the dockyard there. And over onto your right, as he's just panning around, you've got the lovely grounds of Anthony Estate, and that's actually where we are here for the Plymouth Blitz anniversary. But we talk about all the bombing raids that affected Plymouth and the area surrounding, and it's actually just over the hillside there at Anthony where the actual first bombs landed on the area on the 30th of June 1940, and they landed just at the back of Maryfield Church in the grounds of Anthony Estate. We documented those a couple of weeks ago. We did put the video up, and we'll send you another link on that later on. But that was the first two craters. Not too far, and what we think was aiming for the fuel depot at Fanks, just at Tall Point there. So when you're driving through, you see the big modern fuel tanks. That's obviously what the Luftwaffe was aiming for. Luckily they didn't hit them that night, and nobody was injured on that first bombing raid in Tall Point, but eventually they did hit the fuel tanks, which burnt for a number of days in Fanks in Tall Point. And of course they hit other fuel depots at Mountbatten and you know, around other areas as well. So now 30th of June that we mentioned, 1940, when that first raid come in. 6 days later, 6th of July 1940, we did the video earlier on, well, last month, and just over, looking back, panning over, was actually, from this position you can actually see where the first bombs landed, just over in Swilly, on Swilly Road there, where there was a block of 8 houses lost and the loss of 3 lives. They're all on the video which we first did, the first of the series of anniversary videos for the 80th anniversary this year. So we're going to take you a little bit down along the Tamar later on and talk about some other features, and also a couple of artifacts which we'll show you a little bit, which rain down from the skies on up above, and not just from the Luftwaffe, you know, from our own anti-aircraft guns, which also, anything that went up had to come back down. Okay folks, so there we go. Glad you could be with us for this 80th anniversary, and follow on for the next one. Thank you.